For my professional interview, I decided to talk to Marta Vasquez, the head of student relations at CAAH, the French university that I'm currently attending.
Starting.
Okay. What are the advantages of studying abroad?
I should say that for the undergraduate students, usually it's their first experience abroad. They are totally away from their parents, so they get much more responsible. They learn about new cultures. They as well improve their knowledge in a new language, or either they improve or they start to learn a new language. So I'll say that for undergrad students, it's much more. Um, Personally and at the cultural level that they learn something.
Okay. Why is Paris such a good place to study?
Well, Paris has been actually nominated the best place to study by the international students this year. There was a survey that was done by the QS, and apparently international students it's the best city ever to study. It's very international now. That's true that a few years ago, a lot of international students were saying that French people didn't speak a word of English. They only knew how to speak French. They were not nice. But I don't think that nowadays is the case. They're much more open to English. Let's say young people are usually fluent in English, and as well, they're nicer than they were like the grandparents' age, let's say.
Okay. What separates CAAH from other schools in France?
Well, today we're the first business school after high school that has double accreditation, EQUIS and WACSB. Only 1% of the business schools in the world actually have these both accreditations. So it's there is an academic quality here. As well, I should say that in terms of services for international students in France, it's not very common, like in the US, for example. In the US, students are used to have lots of services. In France, it's not common at all. So here, an additional thing, we welcome 60 visiting professors from 37 different nationalities. So this is a value for the school, and the students love to have these different experiences. As well, today we have a total of 3,200 students in both campuses. Among them, we have 800 international students. So it's a really international school.
How do you think studying abroad will affect a student's future?
Oh, in different ways. First of all, they are more responsible. So they know how to deal with the everyday life which they're not used to when they're at home because they have their parents there. So they need to deal with the budget, they need to deal with the cleaning, with everything. So at that point, it's better. Second thing, they're meeting other people they probably didn't have met if they were staying at their home university. For example, I went abroad myself twice, and I'm still in contact with my friends that I've done. They came to my wedding. It's really affecting your personal life, and as well in terms of career, you're expanding your network at the international level. And this is very important, and you're expanding your knowledge too, because usually at your home university you have a certain way of teaching, of learning, etc. And then when you go to another university, you're having another way. So this is very important too, because you know how to adapt when you're going abroad. So it affects your future.
Okay. And lastly, outside of education, what do you think the main goal of CAAH or study abroad is?
Outside of education, personally, and at the cultural level, that's what I was saying. You're meeting people from a lot of countries, and you're going to visit. I don't know. You have never thought about Peru. You're meeting a Peruvian, and you want to visit Peru, and as well, I was saying you're getting much more responsible too, and you're learning a new language.
Okay. Thank you.